Hi everyone, I am Banu Prasad Reddy here and these are my teammates.
Myself, Gagan.
Myself Monisha. Myself Lekana.
The title of our project is Wearable Biosensor, a non-invasive health monitoring device. This project focuses on developing an ECG monitoring system using AD8232 ECG sensor and ESP8266. And here the problems are lack of beds during emergency, invasive method causing skin infections, and due to delay in getting medical help. Our product provides solutions such as it can be used in health sectors such as hospitals and industries. And this device make use of non-invasive method which does not harm any part of the body. And it provides real-time data and continuous monitoring. Through this analysis, we can find out health conditions of the body.
The materials used in our project is ESP8266, which acts as microcontroller and a Wi-Fi module, and AD8232 sensor which collects data from sensors, and this is AGCL electrode, and this is our fabricated electrode.
Start.
In our project, there are mainly 4 basic steps. One is power supply, another one is ECG transmission to AD32 sensor, and a microcontroller such as ESP8266, and a cloud server in which, in case we use a UB server. Let us see the methodology and working of. Now let's see the methodology of our product. As I said in the starting, we use a power supply, for example USB cable, and a ECG amplifier in the form of AD8232 sensor, microcontroller which is a ESP8266 which also acts as a Wi-Fi module, and it transfers to the cloud server, and we can access the data to mobile device and any devices which has Wi-Fi in it. In this here the fabrication process of our electrodes is, first we add a layer of PI and we use a sputtering method to coat copper on it, and we add a dry film on it, and we each of the part as shown in the diagram, and we once again sputters the copper on it and apply the dry film layer once again. After we remove the dry film using same method etching, we add a thin silver foil like molybdenum disulfide, nickel sulfate.
We tested the electrodes that we have fabricated, and also we compared those electrodes to the conventional electrodes that we use commercially. The conventional electrodes with wet gel gave the peak from 820 to 850 and the lowest peak at 0 to 20 microvolts, and we tested the AGCL dry electrode, and the peaks were 640 to 490, whose difference was only 145, which means we cannot determine the actual peaks of the electrode ECG, and so we coated molybdenum disulfide 0.005 mg of molybdenum disulfide at a single layer, which gave a high peaks for 650 to 390, which doubled the range from 145 to 260, and when we coated 10 layers of the same substance, that is molybdenum disulfide, we got higher conductivity and higher bandwidth, so we can distinguish between the R peak and D peak, so that we can
Start.
when we coated a single layer of molybdenum disulfide, it accumulated about 0.005 mg of molybdenum disulfide for a single layer, and there was a distinguishable result, which gave this yellow line is the result of a single layer molybdenum disulfide, which were pretty high compared to the AGCL dry electrode, which gave almost double bandwidth, that is 260 microvolts of range. And when we made same 10 layers of coating for the same electrode, it gave about 1020 microvolts of difference, with highest peak at 1020 and the lowest S peak at 0. So the difference between the R peak and D peak were easily distinguishable through this. These were the main results that we have observed in our project. To conclude, the conventional electrodes provided very less bandwidth, and our printed electrodes provided high bandwidth, which made these electrodes more easily usable and long durable, and it made the continuous testing of ECG very very feasible.